we're here at Lila Studios. You gotta talk loud, Rip. You gotta talk loud. I don't have this microphone. I'm not sure if it's working today or whatever. So
hang on.
We're gonna talk loud so that microphone picks us up. We are at Lila Studios, the debut of Lila Studios. I'm here with Rip Rogers, the hustler Rip Rogers, the living legend himself. And this is Rip Rogers Live. Can you see all right, Rip?
No, I'm blinder than fuck. Get real.
All right, blinder than fuck. So what we've done today is we've picked out one picture so far, scrolling through Rip Rogers' pictures on his phone, and we're going to talk about it. So the picture you picked out right now, Rip, is what?
It says me with the GOAT, Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. This was taken in 1991 in New York City. Dr. Mike Leno took this picture, I think. And we was at this John Arezzi conference or whatever the fuck it was, and Buddy yells at me, he goes, "Hey Rip!" And I go, "Me?" He goes, "Here, let's just take a fucking picture." Okay, cool. So, don't get any fucking better than that, does it?
So no, it does not. So that would have been what year?
1991.
91. So did you know him previously, prior to that?
No. Just that he was the goddamn fucking legend.
And he knew who you were, though.
Well, I was on TV every week. So, you know, what the fuck, right?
So was your name Rogers based on Buddy Rogers?
Oh, anybody that's got a name, Rogers is the last name, or if their first name is Buddy, like Buddy Wayne or Buddy Landell or whatever, it's all to get a fucking, get the rub off Buddy Rogers. Anything Rogers or Buddy. If you was Buddy Lilas, okay, as soon as it's your Buddy, you think of Buddy Rogers. Or if you was fucking Vaughn Rogers, it'd be the same thing. Because he was the guy that he's the guy that fucking Vince created the WWF for, because he wanted him as his goddamn champion at every fucking big show. That's how old that motherfucker was.
So did you see him live as a kid? How much older was he than you?
Oh no, he was...
how about on TV?
Oh no,
No?
No, but I remember when we was at ICW, we had the 1961 match of him against Pat O'Connor, 38,000 people in Chicago, where he won the fucking title. And you watch that, it's just so... Every cover was a pin, unless they got their foot on the rope. There wasn't no big kick-outs. No, a fucking pin meant something. That's what guys today, they don't fucking understand how that shit. The fucking owners don't understand the goddamn fucking shit, so what the fuck? If nobody understands it, it's just fucking accepted, so what the fuck?
So you think he's the greatest of all time?
Everybody. He was always the boss. He'd bring in all, they wanted to fucking, if some place was down, they'd bring him and his whole fucking crew in. He'd stay there about 2 fucking years. Shotgun the son of a bitch, and you make all this goddamn money. When he's fucking gone, he goes somewhere else. He does the same shit with the same fucking guys, and he got you out of bankruptcy. He knew how to fucking hotshot. That motherfucker was so over. That's just Mr. Kentucky in 1982. That's when Arnold Schwarzenegger was there. He was the MC.
Oh, was he really?
Mm-hmm.
So where was this at?
This was in Rupp Arena, Lexington. I weighed about 170 something, about 173 and a half.
How old were you?
27.
Did you win?
No, hell no. No, it's sort of like wrestling. It's like the worst I should have got was second. And then the guy that won it, he was retiring. He was on a physique committee. He owned a fucking gym. He got second 2 years in a row. Blah blah blah. And they basically told me, well, so within the next 2 contests, I win. So, you got to pay your fucking dues in anything.
And wasn't there a story you told me once about when you were posing on the stage, like the lights weren't out?
Oh, okay, it's Mr. Indiana.
Did you play with somebody's balls or somebody hit your dick or something like that?
No, I was in the Mr. Indiana contest. It was in UIndy. And they had like it was the orchestra pit thing or whatever it is, where you're like I'm here, there's a guy to the right, a guy to the fucking left, you go down a row, blah, blah, blah. And so they was playing that Chariots of Fire song. And the fucking lights, they got the fog machines going, and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden somebody's grabbing my motherfucking dick, right? And I go, what the fuck? And my fucking dick's reacting, right? I look to the left, there's some fucking guy, right? I look to the right, there's some fucking guy, right? I look at the guy in front of me and just shake my fucking head. All of a sudden, I don't know what the fuck to do, and all of a sudden this little hand taps me on the fucking shoulder, and this hot little bitch turns around and she goes, I hope you don't get mad, I had to do that. I said, holy God, holy thank you. So, such was that, so.
Yeah.
Shit happens everywhere, you know how it
Do
is.
you think it happened after that? You and the...
No.
No. You
I was too busy wanting to get something to eat.
No, no.
Yeah.
All right, good story. Next picture. Got another picture in there?
I got about 12,000 of them in here, you know.
Okay, well.
There's a good picture, isn't it? That's one in, they used to have tapes.
Bad Boys of Wrestling. Was this like a
Bad Boys of Wrestling,
VHS tape?
Uh-huh.
Bad Boys of Wrestling? Give me some names off of there.
Well, there's that Abdul the Butcher, and then Randy Savage. There's Ivan Koloff, me and the Great Muda, and Strangler Steve DeSalvo.
Okay, so we've heard a bunch, you talk about Savage a bunch, obviously. Let's talk about somebody on there that I can't remember you ever talking about. Muda? Was that Muda on there? Or Kabuki? Who'd you say?
No, that was Muda. That's the Great Muda. Rene Dupre's is buddies with Muda. He always goes wherever Muda's work.
How about Abdullah the Butcher? Any opinions on him? Any stories?
Abby hated everybody, was jealous of everybody, did nothing but try and cut the offices. He'd try and cut your throat no matter what. Just, he made money, and he was, you weren't a threat to him because he was just a big fat guy with violence. So, but he hated everybody, so.
Even Rip Rogers, no?
Oh yeah, he hated everybody. He always had to get a fucking knock in. He'd say, hey, help me, champ, help me with my belt. Fuck you, you fat bastard. Suck your fucking belly in and fix your own fucking self, you fucking cocksucker.
Fucking greatest ever.
Yeah. That was at the time.
Picture of Von Lilas, Jim Cornette, Danny Davis, the Nightmare, and the Hustler Rip Rogers.
This is when they had that 1,000 show outside, right? Because I remember I couldn't fucking hardly see and fucking walk on that son of a bitch. Because I'm blinder than fucking shit. My goddamn hips don't fucking work. I'm about ready to fall on my fucking ass and I had to get in the goddamn fucking ring. Fucking legs don't goddamn work.
See, I was there. I was in the ring with you that night.
Fucking, I don't know how.
You looked a little nervous in there.
Oh yeah, well, I was ready to fucking fall over. And I could, if I had fell down, I couldn't have got up. I've been like fucking Ox Baker trying to get up.
So that was at 4th Street Live. That was in Louisville. It was the OVW 1000 show.
Mm-hmm.
Al Snow had taken over by then, and that was the event. He brought back the OVW original management team, Rip Rogers, Danny Davis, Jimmy Cornette. And I could see that day that you three sat around and shot the shit and seemed like you had no stress. I've never seen Cornette, Davis, and Rogers sitting around stress-free during a wrestling show. But
yeah, because we're just fucking off now. We're just fucking paid to be there. So who gives a shit?
So what's it like getting together with Danny and Jimmy on a day like that? Is that...
Fuck, I can't remember.
Didn't have fun, talk about old times?
Oh yeah, it's just, we just shooting the fucking shit and laughing, seeing everybody else fucking stressed. I know this is somebody else's worry now. They gotta worry about it.
I can't help but notice in the picture that Cornette's got a suit and tie on, Danny's got a suit and tie on, and
I got the same shirt.
You got the same. You do. You have the U of I shirt on, whatever it is, with fanny pack and like sandals.
Well, excuse me, I had fucking class that day.
Did they not tell you the dress code?
I didn't give a fuck about the fucking dress code.
Were you not really on the list, or I mean, were you were supposed to be there, but you just?
Well, I was told to fucking be there, but no, I'm gonna wear what I'm fucking gonna fucking wear. Fuck that.
You're not much of a suit and tie guy?
Oh, hell no.
No. Do you remember what happened after that show that night?
No.
You don't?
No. Well, you gonna tell me or what?
The fucking king of managers. Who's the king of managers?
Your dad, King Carl.
King Carl, myself, and you went to the riverboat.
No, I didn't go to the riverboat.
Fuck yes, you did. You stayed in our room.
Did I?
Yeah, me, you, and the king went to the riverboat. Me and the king are playing blackjack, and you're filming it on your phone.
Okay.
Security comes over and says you can't have your fucking phone out here. So then you put it away and went to bed. If you couldn't tweet all night at the casino, taking pictures. You said, fuck you, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, okay.
You remember going there?
I remember something like that, but I remember, yeah.
Wasn't that long ago.
Well, fuck, wait till you get goddamn my fucking age. Fuck off.
20 years, man.
Yeah.
You'll always be 20 years older than me.
No, if I fucking croak, I won't.
Well,
You're over, I'm not, you know, you got the kayfabe hat on, you fucking covered the fucking gray and the fucking beard.
I'm not covered, it's gray.
Huh?
I haven't been covered in it. That's why it's so gray.
It's fucking trimmed pretty good. There's me and Buddy Rose, how's that?
There's another buddy.
Yeah, that's right. Buddy Rose.
Playboy, wasn't he?
Yeah, Playboy.
The Hustler and the Playboy. Where's that from? What year? Where's it at?
1979.
Gotta speak up, Rick.
Buddy just come back from Hawaii. So he had his fucking Hawaii fucking legs on and everything. So, but Buddy was the guy that nicknamed me the Hustler. He was the Playboy, and we were at Sandy Barr's flea market there in Portland, which is a sportatorium or where they would wrestle at, and he'd have a flea market there on Sunday. So there was a bunch of Playboy magazines, and then there was a Hustler magazine. So Buddy had a picture. He says, "I'm the Playboy," and he put that magazine, tossed it to me, a Hustler, and he goes, "And you're the fucking Hustler." And that's how I became the Hustler, and that's fucking, it don't get any fucking better than that.
No, that's great. What year would that have been?
1979.
And you started when?
Oh, about 77.
When did he start? Do you have any idea?
Buddy was, he went to Vern Gandhi's wrestling school. He dropped out of fucking high school. And I remember they beat the shit out of him, and he quit the first time. He was back to hauling the ring again, and then Wahoo smarted him up. He said, "Buddy, just gut this son of a bitch out, and I'll eventually help you." Because they're just beating the shit out of fucking Buddy.
How long were you guys in Portland together?
I was there about 6 months, and I come back, and I went out there for a 2-week thing, just for a loser league town, where it was like, they thought Piper was going to leave, and he was in a slump, and I beat him, blah, 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 but I ended up losing, and everybody was happy.
So
Imagine that, huh?
You losing?
Yeah.
Now, he went to WWF at some point in time?
Buddy?
Yeah.
No, Buddy he was in the very first WrestleMania.
Oh, was he?
As he worked under the hood. I can't remember what his fucking under the mask was. He's one of the fucking opening man. He was just such a fucking great fucking worker. Buddy was. He was such a good fucking heel in Portland. They turned Piper babyface because he couldn't. But they hated that fucking Buddy Rose. He would have a 2 out of 3 fall match. He'd give up on a fucking headlock. He'd give up on a hammerlock. That fucking sissy ass. You know what I mean? Well, now fucking Roman's calling.
You got a phone call. We got a phone call live to our show.
Okay, live to the show. Let's see that.
Answer that motherfucker. Put it on speaker.
Okay, I put it on fucking speaker.
Okay, we got our first ever phone call into the Rip Rogers live show at Lila Studios. Who do we have on the line today?
Hey, it's Romer. What's up, man?
Hey, it's Romer, Scott Romer. Is this the world famous photographer, Scott Romer?
This is. How are you doing?
Holy shit, we're right in the middle of a
It's
show.
in the fucking book too, you know what I mean?
Okay.
What's your question, sir?
Well, I just saw the ribbon call, and
Yeah.
just calling back.
Yeah, hours of fucking go, you know.
Right. I've got a doctor's appointment in half hour.
Is this a dick injection?
Yes. No. I gave up that. It hurt too much.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Back to a little hammer then,
A
huh?
little fucking hammerhead. But you know, the legendary Scott Romer, one of the fucking husbands, is fucking Spike Huber and fucking Tim Bruiser Jr. and fucking Romer. They all fighting over Bruiser's fucking daughter, and they're trying to say who stuck with her. You know,
I mean, we have all the top stars calling into the show.
all the fucking top. Dylan fucking called in her.
Dylan Bostic.
Mm-hmm.
And Spike could pay those bills for all I care, you know. It's all good though. Anyhow, gentlemen, go back to what you're doing. Enjoy the show, and good to talk to you and the people out there.
But you're over.
Yeah, man.
It's in the book.
We need to get Scott Romer to Lila Studios next week.
That's it.
I'll be there next week. See you
All right.
Okay.
Jay Snaggsburg.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Scott Romer, world famous photographer.
Mm-hmm.
Rip, you got anything to tell the people here to close out our very first Hustler Rip Rogers Live?
We're probably waiting in righteous anticipation, so we won't.
Oh yeah, no big finish.
Yeah.
Just stop it.
That's it. You know.
Okay.
So it don't get any fucking better than that. We got the fucking gimmick next name is Ferg. We talked to fucking Romer on the side, fucking Dylan, fucking called in earlier on the fucking side. You know, went through fucking memory lane. It don't get any fucking better than that.
I would say it's a huge success today so far.
Great.
Watch the AEW. You got to watch fucking 4 wrestling matches. I mean, you're a lifelong wrestling fan.
Mm-hmm.
To be able to watch those matches today, I bet that just bringing back all that excitement as a kid, probably, right?
Fuck, when I was a kid, I didn't know what a good match was anyway.
Fair enough.